as the Miners try to work this up the wall. Cooper Fleming getting the start between the pipes for the TASA Ducks in this game after a fantastic performance by Joey Hako in the opener, turning aside 31 of 32 shots to preserve that 1-1 tie. That quick shot right on, and Fleming handles that off the stick of Cale McNeil for the Miners. So they get their first shot on goal here, less than a minute into this first period. So TASA able to scrape out that tie against Bedford in a game that Bedford kind of controlled the play for much of, but again, a fantastic performance by Hako, and Fleming will hope to have another solid outing between the pipes. And now it's a chance for TASA, as unable to handle that one was Bailey Shortall. Almost broke in alone. Shortall was the lone goal scorer in that first game for TASA. Working that one towards the front of the net. Comes out to the blue line where Phillips will hold it in. Played it down low, and now TASA goes to work on the forecheck. This is going to be kept in at the blue line. A quick snap on goal. Nice save there by Owen Bresson. Getting the start for Glace Bay right in front. And another great chance there for the Ducks, and Bresson came across with a pad on that one. Kept in at the line by Phillips as he fires that one in deep and goes for a change. TASA still trying to establish this forecheck here, and that puck played to an open wing. No Miner there to collect it, so Day easily keeps that one in at the line, plays it down low for McLeod. He's got it behind the goal. Avery McLeod plays that one out front, no one there. Now a quick shot and rebound right in front, whacking away at it. Another save there, Bresson being tested early. A backhand, they score. A great start for the TASA Ducks. And that backhander just found its way through. I believe Keegan McDermott may be the goal scorer on that one. McDermott had a fantastic game in the opener against Bedford and gets on the board early here. Just over 2 minutes into this first period, and TASA has an early lead. So Keegan McDermott getting credit for that one. He just backhanded that one to the far corner after a scramble in front. Another chance in tight there. And TASA all over Glace Bay in the early going here. Now the Miners trying to rush this one up the ice. They'll get it in over the blue line, but not much further as the Ducks will fire that one back down the ice. Scramble for it there in the neutral zone. It's going to be fired back up the ice now by TASA. Picked up at neutral ice now by Glace Bay and backhanded ahead by Clark. LeDrew carrying it ahead now over the blue line. Leaves that one. He took his man down there. Played through. And behind the Glace Bay net now as they try to start the breakout. This one on the wall for Hutchings, who tries to play it through the middle of the ice, knocked down by TASA, and they dump it back in. We picked up here by LeDrew. Out to the slot, kick save there by Bresson. Phillips stepping up to keep that one in at the line. And now quick pass ahead. Trying to spring McNeil. Couldn't handle that one, and puck back into the Glace Bay zone now. They look to set up. Ahead for McNeil on the wall. McNeil loses that one. Gets it back. And tries to drive this one over the blue line. It will get there. As TASA has to tag up, but they immediately dump that one right back in. Some changes going on here. 10.5 to go in the first. 1-0 lead here for the TASA Ducks over the Glace Bay Miners. First game of this tournament for the Miners, but second for the Ducks, who tied earlier against Bedford. McDermott picks this one off the wall, walks right out in the middle of the ice. McDermott with it. He's going to play that one back to the line. Quick shot there from Day is deflected into the corner. And the Miners pick it up. Passed ahead from McDonald. Go cross ice, and now perhaps a lane. A good defensive play to break that one up. As Snow had a little bit of room there. But Reeves stayed with him. And now TASA on the attack. McDermott's going to backhand that one behind the goal. And it's in possession of the Miners. Chipped up the wall. And a big hit there as McDonald was charging full steam. Reeves stepped up on him, but McDonald standing his ground there. Rivera back to collect for TASA. Carrying behind the goal. He'll be gloved down and held in by the Miners. Now a chance with a break right in on goal. A great save there by Fleming, as Hanrahan had a great chance in tight for Glace Bay. Hanrahan gets it down low into the corner now as Glace Bay goes to work. Battle in there. Hudson Clark engaged. Managed to chop that one out. And they'll get by Pilling at the line. He's got to race back for it. Got plenty of company there as Kellen Fuller bears down on him. Played around and in the corner now. TASA establishing the forecheck as they get in on the attack. LeDrew is in there. He's going to come away with it now to the corner. Penalty coming up here. And a high stick will be the call. And a power play coming up for the Glace Bay Miners. As Quinn Kennedy heads off on a high sticking call. So the first power play for the Miners, with this one coming up here. 8:16 remaining in the first. Miners trail by 1. And an opportunity to get on the board now. As this puck is dumped deep into their zone, they'll have to start from 200 feet. That puck will pop loose, and good forechecking by TASA keeps this one in deep. Glace Bay trying to wind this one up out of their zone, but losing control. And now some speed through the neutral zone. A heavy collision there as Hutchings just dropped the shoulder and barreled through the defender trying to get in his way. Parker Hutchings with a big power move there. Hutchings gets it in front, quick shot, that one's blocked. And Hutchings will get to that one and chip it into the corner. Played around the wall now. And it will get out to Glace Bay territory. And they'll try to move this one quickly back up the ice. Carrying this one ahead. Morgan O'Keefe gets it over the line there for Glace Bay. Fired right on goal, and a big save there by Fleming, who just managed to hold his toe on the line. Sliding to his left, that puck got deflected back towards the right, and Fleming, the mental concentration to hold that toe in place. What a save by Cooper Fleming there to keep Glace Bay off the board. 25 seconds remaining on the power play. So it'll be played out to neutral ice. Halliday will jump up and try to pinch it off here in the neutral zone. Finally, it'll be backhanded and deep by Halliday as TASA gets a change in. That'll do it for the penalty. Back to even strength now as Glace Bay sets up behind their goal. McDonald carrying it up the left wing. Gonna snap that one towards the goal. Glove save there by Fleming. We'll hold on to this. 6:02 remaining in the first period. 1-0 the score. TASA leads. And they lead on the shot clock, 6-4 as well. Nice penalty kill there, including a beautiful save by Cooper Fleming with the toe to keep Glace Bay off the board in this first period. Scramble off that draw. TASA will come away with it here and wheeling through the neutral zone now. Carrying this one ahead, Rivera still with it. Gets down behind the goal. Rivera still on it here for TASA. Will reverse. There's no one behind the goal though. Going to be picked up and moved ahead by Clark. Now they'll try the other way. And again, cannot clear the zone. Hanrahan couldn't get that one out at the line. They'll try the right side now, and again, TASA keeping it and firing that one just wide. Ducks win that race and get it in deep. Now that pass misses. Shot coming for the point, deflected just wide in front. And a great tip there by Max Baldwin, almost sent that one home. Another rip, they score. Quinn Kennedy stepping out, curling around that circle and snaps a shot. May have been deflected in front, but Kennedy took the initial one to put the TASA Ducks ahead by 2 with 5 minutes to go in the first period. A strong start here in the first for the host team. Will be fired in from the point, handled by Bresson. And now picked up behind the net by the Ducks. Played right out front, that one. Rolls wide on the shot. McPhee battling for it at the blue line, it'll come out. So he had Hutchings on him. Morrison jumping up into the play to try to get that one in deep, but has to rush back as it's TASA on the rush. Quick shot right on and saved by Bresson. Skeffington putting that one on net. 4:07 remaining in the first. A 2-0 lead for TASA. Face off to the left of Bresson. Won by TASA. And that shot deflected. McLeod tried to put it towards the goal. Back to the point. Now that shot comes in from the blue line. Backhander is just wide there by McLeod, who was falling to his knees. Still managed to get a shot off. He's going to pick that one up as McLeod walks it back to the center of the ice, throws it towards the goal, and trying to spin and tuck that one home was McDermott. Couldn't get a handle on it. It rolled into the corner. Now back to the point. Phillips tries to fire that one. It deflects into the corner once again. McLeod. Backhander tries to throw it out front. It deflects around the wall and up on the hash marks now at the half wall. A battle for it. Glace Bay will come away unable to clear the line though, as Blake Snow was immediately checked there trying to exit the zone and had it stripped from his stick. So Glace Bay still trying to transition out of their defensive zone right now. Really getting hemmed in by the Ducks here and finally have an outlet, but that pass misses McDonald. It's going to be ripped right back into the zone, and TASA goes for a quick change as Glace Bay is forced to start over. Picked up in the neutral zone now and carried ahead by Rivera. Walking in, he's got some space. Rivera rips that one. It pops up high and it bounces in behind the goal. Backhanded now up the wall by Glace Bay as they try to get it out. McDonald's trying to track it down now and unable to get that one past Baldwin. Glace Bay just having a lot of trouble exiting their zone right now. Finally, that one's going to be dumped down the ice, but it'll be an icing call against the Miners. They're in a whole lot of trouble in their own zone right now with the Ducks buzzing. They've got 2 in the first and looking for more. Quinn Kennedy and Keegan McDermott, the goal scorers for TASA in this first period. 2:28 to play in the frame. Shots 9-4 in favor of the Ducks. Scramble off of that draw. It's going to be picked up in the corner. Fuller's battling for it down there. And so is Baldwin. Baldwin's going to backhand that one up the wall. Gets it to Prince, who tries to throw it back down low. Picked off, though, by Glace Bay as they carry out through the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. That one just out of the reach of Hanrahan. It'll be fired back into the zone by TASA. With the Ducks. Done some great work on the forecheck, walking out now with a quick shot. And that one ripped just wide by Rivera, who had plenty of space to aim his shot on that one. That one will be knocked down, and it's going to be handled here by Kate Burke. Plays that D-to-D, gets it back now, and Burke will carry this up the left wing. That one rolls off her stick, though. And Kennedy pounces on it, tries to chip that one around the defender. Unable to get there. Still kept in, played down to Kennedy, though. Kennedy down low. Chipped out here, and now a chance for Glace Bay as they catch TASA on a change. Trying to throw that one through, but it's deflected, and now quickly the Ducks back the other way. This one will be picked up on the offside here, blown down against the Ducks. Face-off coming up outside the Glace Bay zone with 53 seconds on the clock in the first period. 2-0 the score. The TASA Ducks leading here in the first. Showing no signs of slowing down after, of course, playing the first game of this tournament, opening up at noontime, so the only team to play 2 games on day 1. Glace Bay in action for the first time, the last team to suit up in this provincial tournament. Quick shot from the side there, and Bresson made the save on a great shot by Ledrew. Who had plenty of time to load that one up the side of the net. Now a 2-on-1 shaping up for Glace Bay. Walking in with a chance, quick shot right on, great save, but rebound is there, and another great save by Fleming. Stopping Hutchings on the backhand there, and the buzzer sounds, so a couple of big saves on that final rush by Cooper Fleming, who has made a few beauties in this first period, and it's been a big reason that the TASA Ducks hold this 2-0 lead over Glace Bay. Goal scorers, Keegan McDermott and Quinn Kennedy have the TASA Ducks up 2-0 after one. We'll be back with second period action in just a few here from the St. Margaret's Bay Center. Ready to go for second period action here at the St. Margaret's Bay Center. The 2018 Peewee AAA Provincial Championship underway, the final game of the day. On day 1, as the host TASA Ducks leading 2-0 over Glace Bay as we are underway in the second period. Now, right on the rush, Glace Bay trying to make something happen early in this period. It's going to be chipped up the wall. And wrapped around the boards now by Jake Prince, who will spring his forwards for a odd man rush shaping up 2-on-1, walking in and able to stay with that one and backhand it in. What a play there. Well, what a great rush by the TASA Ducks. There's that quick pass, sent them on 3-on-1 shaped into a 3-on-2, into a 2-on-1, and maybe McDermott with his second of the game. There was a bit of a scramble. The initial shot was stopped, and then I believe it was McDermott that tracked his own rebound and backhanded it in. There were a couple of sticks swatting at that one, so we'll see the final call, but I believe that Keegan McDermott may have his second of the game to put TASA up 3-0. It will actually be Avery McLeod, it appears, who got the final touch on that one. Racing back to pick this one up now for Glace Bay is Burke. Kate Burke behind her net. Plays that one up the left wing. Dumped right back into the Glace Bay zone now. And backhanded out by the Ducks. Trying to get that one out front was Fuller. Up the wall where it's taken away now by the Miners. And carried ahead. Burke gets to the line and dumps that one in. Phillips back to pick that one up. Wraps it around the end boards and almost gets to the line and out, but kept in. Now Phillips will again fire it back behind his goal. Play it up the wall for Fuller. Chipped off the wall now by Baldwin, who manages to clear that one out. And almost an odd man rush there for TASA. That puck bounces around in the neutral zone. Carried behind the TASA goal and played back to the point for Pilling. Fires that one just wide. And again picked up on the wall by Fuller. Can't clear that one out. It'll be held in by Hutchings and dumped in deep. Nice pass ahead, springs Hutchings. He walks in on a breakaway. Hutchings in, tries to go to the forehand, and a great save there by Cooper Fleming, who stays with Parker Hutchings, who had a few great chances in this game. Denied on that one, though. And Fleming has been solid in this one. Shots 12-8 in favor of the TASA Ducks, who lead 3-0. Face-off in their zone is won back by LeDrew. And cleared right ahead. Almost created a foot race there. And Skeffington was bearing down at his man. O'Keefe carrying this one. Picked up and left behind the goal there as TASA regroups from their own zone. Turned over neutral ice. McDonald tried to chip that one in, but again, turned over to TASA, who get as far as the Glace Bay blue line, and now the Miners back the other way. Puck bouncing around a lot in the neutral zone right now. Finally played over for Kennedy. He's going to carry that to the blue line and chip it in as the Ducks go for a change. Here's Snow carrying ahead for Glace Bay. Tries to backhand that one up ahead. And it takes a hop and still ends up on the stick of his man O'Neill. That one played back. And rushing in off the bench there was Burke, who made the play to keep that one in, but had a retreat as TASA quickly cleared it back out. TASA on the rush now on the blue line. Working in and pulling up there, Shortall. Comes back to the point. Quick shot there is right on Phillips. A big save by Bresson. And this one's going to be chipped off the wall, but won't get around the defender, and now it's a rush the other way for the Ducks. TASA working in. And Shortall tried to pull a move on the defender, lost that puck. Phillips fires that one in. deflected in front, doesn't make it to the goal, and Glace Bay will come away with it. That pass will miss, but picked up off the wall by Snow, who has a man all over him. Snow still with it. Big Snow carrying this one behind the goal, trying to work it out front, right in front, banging away at it. And the puck was hanging around down there, but the officials blow it down. 9:59 to go in the second period, 3-0 the score. As the TASA Ducks have a considerable lead right now on the Glace Bay Miners. Goals coming from Keegan McDermott, Quinn Kennedy, and Avery McLeod. The latest scorer here in the second period. Puck in behind the Ducks' goal now. And that puck will be played with a hand pass, so it'll be blown down by the official. 9:42 to play in the second period. The shots on goal, 13-10 in favor of the home team, the host team, I should say, in this one. The TASA Ducks, they're the home team too, technically, for this one, wearing their home whites. Quick pass through the neutral zone. Hanrahan trying to come up with that one, but he's going to get called on the hold. As he got the free arm out. 9:17 to go in the second period, and it's a power play opportunity coming for the TASA Ducks. So TASA will start out from basically their own zone, moved ahead, and that one's going to get past McLean. Has to rush back as he couldn't handle it there. Glace Bay will get it and fire it down the ice all the way. And it's played there by Fleming, who leaves it for his defender, but some good forechecking here by Glace Bay on the penalty kill. Great work in deep there. May have been Samantha Morrison, perhaps, on the rush for Glace Bay. Phillips gets this pass on the left wing in the neutral zone, plays it ahead for Shortall, who tries to bust towards the goal, has that one broken up. Shortall back on it now, down in the corner. So there's a battle for it. Kennedy's in there as well for TASA. He comes out with it, throws it right back to the point. Phillips down low for Shortall. Can't quite handle that pass. He was all alone there at the side of the net. Shortall walks out and snaps that one. A nice save by Bresson. And Ledrew back on it now for TASA. Phillips goes D to D. Quick shot there. That was Prince trying to put one on goal. Played back, and another rip there. And Shortall, I believe that Bresson got a piece of that, and then it rolled up, hit the crossbar on the way out. 30 seconds remaining in this power play, and a few great opportunities for TASA as they start out from behind their own goal. Smooth operating behind the net by Phillips, who hands that one off on the right wing for McDermott. Phillips gets it back and now tries the left side. Right on the tape there for Fuller. Drives that one into the corner, and now a pile up down there. Kept in at the line and dumped in deep by Reeves. This puck comes loose, and now a breakaway chance for Glace Bay right out of the box. Here comes McDonald walking in all alone. McDonald fires that one, a blocker saved by Cooper Fleming. A great chance there for Brayden McDonald out of the box, or off the bench for Glace Bay. Right in front now as they whack away at it. That one rolls just wide. That one backhanded off the wall. And dumped right back in by O'Coin as the Miners try to get a change in here. Pass ahead for McLeod is off of his stick. It'll be chipped in by Pilling. Play blown dead there. 3-0 score for TASA with 6.5 to go in the second period. They lead on the shot clock, 15-12 as well. Looking for their first win of this provincial tournament. The host team played to a tie against Bedford in the first game. And looking in pretty good shape right now against the 4th seed Glace Bay Miners. TASA, of course, coming in as the 7th seed, the host team. So they managed a tie against the top-rated Blues. And in pretty good shape right now against Glace Bay. So a strong start to the tournament here for the Ducks. And this one's worked ahead for Ledrew. Carries it in over the right wing. Over the blue line, Ledrew fires that one wide. And now a little bit of skating room here for Pilling. Carries this one up the ice and has that poked off his stick. Now a rush the other way, but that one out of the reach of Ledrew and quickly moved back up the ice by Clark. Ledrew gets it back, plays it in the middle of the ice. Now a chance, 2-on-1 walking in. Great chance there as Kennedy showing some nice hands in tight to settle that one down. Really tests Brisson on that one. But he stands tall and makes the save. 5:33 to play in the second period. Face-off won by the Miners. It's going to be played behind their goal. And up the wing, where Hutchings tries to glove it down. He's got it now, Parker Hutchings. Back to the attack. TASA carrying that one, it's turned over. And just misplaying that one creates a rush the other way, but unable to materialize into much before TASA gets back with numbers. And back to collect this one is Morgan O'Keefe for Glace Bay. Morrison up ahead, gets that one to O'Neill, working in. O'Neill into the corners, going to play that one right back out, right in front. McDonald fires that one right on, and a big save by Fleming, who's been great in this one. Denying Braden McDonald a few moments ago on a breakaway, and now standing tall on that big windup from McDonald, who just coasted into that sweet spot. Lots of open ice in that high slot, and a great pass. Allowed him to unload a pretty good shot, but a nicer save by Fleming. And now a chance for TASA on the rush. And that one just rolls off the stick of Shortall, who had a ton of speed working in on goal. Another quick shot, Shortall scores. A whole pile of speed for Bailey Shortall as he rushed up the ice on that one. Couldn't finish off that first attempt. Gets it back, walks out of the corner, and snaps it by Brisson. And that makes it a 4-0 lead here for TASA. We get into the late stages of this second period. 4:15 remaining in this middle frame. Second goal of the tournament for Bailey Shortall, who scored the only goal in that 1-1 tie in game number 1 against Bedford. Great chance again there for TASA on the attack. This one played all the way ahead, and now a chance for Glace Bay, walking in with a chance. That one will find Twine. A nice shot there by Blake Snow. Right shot up the right wing, and he just picks his spot. Fires that one off the post and in. And the Glace Bay Miners are on the board. A great shot by Blake Snow. Finally solves Cooper Fleming, who is having a stellar outing back there. Is having a stellar outing for TASA. Finally solved there. A nice shot by Snow on that one. Gets Glace Bay on the board. And still plenty of time here, of course. Shortall getting that fourth TASA goal. But Glace Bay striking quickly to neutralize it. And now a chance as that one's played ahead from McIntosh, just out of his reach. Into the corner. LeDrew plays that one up the wing for Kennedy. And that one's dumped in by Skeffington. This puck comes back to the point, winding up with a shot. Hilden fires that one, or excuse me, that's a big collision behind the goal there. That was Halliday who was trying to put that one on goal, and now it's blown by at the line here as Glace Bay tries to go to the attack. That puck rolls away and TASA back in control now. Rivera carrying over the line. He's going to chip that one in and give chase. Rivera still on it in the corner. So gets that one back. Played back to the point. Winding up. Day takes a shot. That one takes a bounce in front into the corner. Glace Bay on the puck and carrying behind the goal. Miners trying to work this one out and just not able to connect on their passes right now. TASA is picking all of these off. That puck played right in on goal, and Bresson almost got caught on that one. That puck off the skate of the defender. Turned over to McDermott, who carries over the blue line. He's got speed. Keegan McDermott opened the scoring in this game. Behind the goal. McDermott plays that out to Shortall with a quick shot low. Rebound was there and just out of the reach of McDermott, who's back on it on the half wall now. Quick shot there, comes from the point. That one right on as Jake Prince snapped that one on goal. Nice save by Bresson. 46 seconds to play in the second period. 4-1 the score. The TASA Ducks in command of this one. Shots 23-14 in favor of TASA. That puck rolls right in on Bresson, who pounces on it to hold on for a whistle. 42 seconds remaining in the second period. Glace Bay getting on the board here after a 4-0 lead for TASA. As Blake Snow found the back of the net, but still lots of work to do for the Miners here in the third period. In the final minute now of the second. Skeffington plays that one through the crease right in front. Great chance there. As LeDrew had a whack or two at that one. 20 seconds now as Glace Bay works this one back down the ice. It's going to be hammered around behind the goal. That one's played off the end boards. And now just dumped out, gets to the point. One final shot. That one's tipped wide as the buzzer sounds to end the second period. TASA score 2 in the first, another 2 in the second. Glace Bay managed to get one back, but a 4-1 TASA lead as the host team looking for their first win of this tournament. Had a tie against Bedford earlier today and in pretty good position right now heading to the third. Glace Bay will need a big effort out of the gates. We'll be back with that final frame in just a few from the St. Margaret's Bay Center in Tantallon. welcome back to the St. Margaret's Bay Center. The final period of the first day of action here at the Peewee AAA Provincial Championships. The TASA Ducks with a 4-1 lead on the Glace Bay Miners after 2. Hutchings carries this one in, plays that one through, and it's going to be an early penalty here against TASA, as Parker Hutchings played that one through to McNeil, who got hauled down on his way to the net. So a tripping call will send the Glace Bay Miners to the power play. Big chance here for the Miners, who got one back, and a nice shot from Blake Snow late in that that second period. But certainly will need a big third here. And it's an early dump out by TASA to relieve pressure. Hutchings picking this one up now, making a few moves through the neutral zone and trying to wind up a bit of speed. Hutchings will just dump that one in. Hutchings forcing a turnover there, and then has it taken right back from him by LeDrew. Gets it out to neutral ice. It's going to be dumped all the way down the ice by the Ducks. And just over a minute remaining, a minute 06 on this power play for Glace Bay, who try to set up back in their own zone. Quick pass up the wall is out of the reach of McDonald. Hammered back down by TASA, but picked up there by the Miners, who try to skate it through the neutral zone. There's Snow trying to fire that one off the wall in deep, and again, fired down the ice by TASA. 42 seconds remaining on the power play. A chance right in front there on the steal from Shortall. Backhand, just wide. Shortall with some nice work on the penalty kill here. He gets it right back. Quick shot, that one trickles just wide. And Glace Bay struggling to set up on the power play right now. McDonald putting that one back, almost had it taken away again by Shortall, and now TASA will get it right back and fire it in from the neutral zone. Just 16 seconds to go on this power play. Glace Bay have not been able to get anything going. Carrying this one over the blue line, McDonald with a nice spin move, backhand from the slot. That one stopped by Fleming along the ice. Long pass there by McDermott, finds McLeod. He's into the corner after it. Play it around behind the goal. And doing a loop with this one is Hudson Clark, generating some speed over the blue line now. Clark throwing that one in front, and a great chance there for McIntosh. Couldn't get enough on that one as it rolled off his stick. Kept in at the line there by Burke. Fired down deep, and McLeod will pick it up on the wall, tries to get it out, but it's going to be held in there at the line once again as Glace Bay tries to establish a bit of forechecking pressure. McIntosh tried to pin his man along the wall. TASA, though, able to pick it up. Bit of miscommunication in the neutral zone, but coming away with it here is Baldwin. Rolls right in on goal. And Brisson will hold on to that one with 11:27 remaining in the third. 4-1 the score as TASA still with a big lead here on Glace Bay, looking for their first win of the tournament. Puck worked into the corner. LeDrew is on it. Quick shot there and a hard one from down low in the zone. A great chance right in front for, I believe, Kennedy. And a big save by Brisson on that one, and now it's Glace Bay back the other way. Picked up by LeDrew behind the net. going to backhand that one around the wall. TASA just trying to clear the zone. Turned over there. Hutchings played it towards the goal. Quick shot there. And a chance from McNeil in the slot. And finally, TASA will work this one out. Ledrew with speed over the blue line. Ledrew tries to work in 1-on-4. Ledrew still with it. Gets it right back. Ledrew doing some nice work here in tight. The captain of this TASA squad, Sam Ledrew, allowing his teammates to get a change in and heads off as TASA now in possession of the puck on the attack. Right in front, McDermott's jamming away at it. He picks it up here. Carrying now out of the corner. McDermott, nice cut through the middle of the ice to shake his defender. Played down low. Shortall tries to chip that back to his defenseman, but will be picked up and chipped out by Snow. Can't get around the defender, though, Prince, who picked it off and sends his team back the other way. Chance in tight for Shortall. He had McLeod with him. Shortall taking a hack at that one at the side of the net. That was a baseball swing by Shortall. He tried to connect with the puck and connected with body. Instead, he goes off for a slash. With 9:21 remaining in the third, 32-17 the shots in favor of the TASA Ducks. But a power play opportunity upcoming for Glace Bay. Face-off just outside their zone. Puck dumped in by TASA. Played ahead for McDonald. Rolls off his stick and dumped right back in by Phillips, who again steps up on McDonald and pokes that one off his stick, allowing his partner to dump it in. Day gets that one deep, and now a deep pair for TASA going for a change. They've killed off really 40 seconds of this power play, and not much doing for Glace Bay right now. McDonald up the left wing. It's going to be played off the wall up the right side this time. Snow couldn't get to it. It's going to be dumped back in by TASA. And again, Glace Bay having to start out from their own zone. 45 seconds remaining in the power play. I'm not even sure if they've crossed the blue line yet. This is not what Glace Bay would have been hoping for in this third period. Power play has not been clicking here. Having trouble even breaking this one out. Ledrew now just killing time with it. One's going to be played in behind the goal on the attempted shot by Kennedy. Again, this puck fired back in, and again, Ledrew coming away with it. Fires that one right on goal. And just 6 seconds left in the power play. Finally, Glace Bay will get over the blue line. Walking in, that one's poked away from Clark. Down low, McIntosh is on it. Back to even strength here. McIntosh in the corner for the Miners. Still got it. Shortall carries that one in offside out of the box now after the slashing call earlier to Shortall, who is the latest TASA goal scorer, his second goal of the tournament. Scored the only goal in that 1-1 tie with Bedford in the tournament opener. The puck won back by Ledrew, D-to-D from Phillips. Over to Prince, who tried to get that one in deep. Glace Bay pushes it back up to the blue line, but Prince again will fire this one down the ice, and this will be an icing call against TASA. 6:39 to play in the third period. 4-1 the score. The Ducks lead, and doubling up on the shot clock at the moment. 34-17 in favor of TASA, who were badly outshot in game number 1. In fact, also being doubled up. 32-16 the shots in the first game in favor of Bedford, and here TASA returning with favor, doubling up on shots on Glace Bay. That puck was swatted at in the air, and good read by Cooper Fleming to keep his eyes on that one and pluck it out of the air. Holds on for the whistle. Face-off will come to his right. With 6:33 to play in the third period, a 3-goal lead for the TASA Ducks, this host team, the 2018 Provincials. And seeded 7 of 7, so a tie and a win on day 1 would certainly be a pretty good start to this tournament for the Ducks. Glace Bay back in their zone. McNeil tries to get that one ahead. It finds legs and gets deflected, now back into the Glace Bay zone. Couldn't get that one out. Now LeDrew right in front. Great chance. LeDrew snipes one. Short side, and what a shot. Sam LeDrew creates a little bit of space, walks in and picks that corner from a tight angle. What a shot by the captain, Sam LeDrew. Makes this 5-1 in favor of the TASA Ducks. And that might be the final nail in the coffin here for the Glace Bay Miners. What a great shot by LeDrew in tight to get that one up under the bar. Shot right on there. Kicked aside by Fleming. TASA carrying through the neutral zone now. Baldwin has it. Throws that one out front. They'll be picked up here by Snow. Snow goes cross ice, and he's going to find it McDonald. He's rushing up the left wing. McDonald takes a bump there and goes down. Glace Bay right back on the puck, though. Unable to keep it in as it's stripped away by Fuller, who leads a 3-on-1. He's got Baldwin carrying the puck. Plays it across, a backhander, a big save there by Brisson. And a great opportunity in tight. I believe it was Elijah Rivera with the great chance on the backhand at the top of the crease, but no save by Brisson. And this puck deep in the Glace Bay zone. Puck worked back by McLeod, gets it to the point, but losing an edge on that wind-up attempt there was Halliday. Almost sent a good chance the other way for the Miners, but now it's an opportunity right in front. McIntosh tries to stuff that one through the 5-hole, and Fleming closes it up tight and holds on. 4:11 to play. In the third, a 4-goal lead for the TASA Ducks, the hosts, putting on a show for the crowd in attendance. Lots of support in the stands for TASA. Puck played in deep behind the Ducks goal. It's going to be picked up and played D to D. Up the wall now for Skeffington. Going to get that one over to LeDrew. LeDrew, the latest goal scorer. Nice move there. LeDrew walking in. He's got the hands going right now. Sam LeDrew back on it. Throws that one out to the slot. Almost finds a man in front. And Reeves couldn't keep that one at the line, but it'll be fired right back down into the Glace Bay zone. And they'll have to retreat deep to pick it up. Day keeps it in at the line. Trying to go across. Couldn't. Does get through eventually, and that rebound just out of the reach of LeDrew. He's going to play it back. Another quick shot there. That one rolls just wide. And again, Rivera back on the puck. Trying to throw that one towards the goal. Rivera will chop that one in deep as TASA completes a change. Less than 3 to go in the third. Baldwin. Does that one roll off his stick? Carried behind the Glace Bay goal, and that pass fanned on. Orison couldn't get that one through. O'Coin on it for Glace Bay in the corner. Going to chip that one up the wall and gets it out to McNeil. Now Morrison picks it up for Glace Bay. Samantha Morrison up the right wing. McPhee gets that one at the blue line and chips it in deep. 2:05 on the clock here. TASA just trying to close this one out. Leading 5-1. An excellent performance in this second game for this TASA club. This one's up ahead for Hutchings. That one rolls on him and doesn't cross the blue line. Puck dumped in deep. Glace Bay on the attack. Hutchings has it. Shortall. Fans on that pass attempt. Picked up by McDermott. He's going to carry that over the blue line and chip it in deep. McDermott first on it. Plays that back to the point. Winding up with a shot there. That one's right on. Rebound attempt as the Ducks whack away. It's going to be smothered now by Brisson, and he holds on just as we enter the final minute of play. In the final game of the day here at the St. Margaret's Bay Arena. A fantastic opening day of action. TASA and Bedford, of course, getting to a 1-1 tie in that first game. And that was a great start, certainly, to what will be an excellent weekend. Quick shot right on. That's going to be handled by Brisson. Rebound is there. Quick shot. That one wound up and fired just wide. Shortall tried to hammer that one home. He was all alone at the side of the goal set up back door. So Bedford and TASA with a tie in game one. Nice play there to break up that pass. That was Morgan O'Keefe sliding across and breaking up a play with a wide open net there. Could have been a sixth goal for TASA. 15 seconds to play. Big win for Acadia over Sydney in the second game of the day, 11-1. Now TASA working in. That one played through the slot. Back to the point, fired in deep, just 5 seconds to go now. 4-2 win for Antigonish over Chebucto in the previous game, and now a 5-1 win for the TASA Ducks as they earn their first win of this provincial championship. 5-1 over the Glace Bay Miners. So they open with a tie and a win on day one against the first and fourth seeded teams as the seventh seed. I think they'll be pretty happy with those results. Back in action for TASA tomorrow morning. They take on Antigonish, that game at 10 a.m. Glace Bay, meanwhile, will face off against Sydney. Crosstown rivalry there. That's a noontime game tomorrow. So very excited for the resumption of this tournament. Day two kicks off tomorrow at 8 a.m. with Acadia and Chebucto. We'll have it all here for you. Once again, the final 5-1 for the TASA Ducks over the Glace Bay Miners. Thank you for joining us today from the St. Margaret's Bay Arena, or St. Margaret's Bay Center in Tantallon. And we'll be back with more coverage tomorrow of the 2018 Peewee AAA Provincial Championship.